don't have enough money for chicken nugget. Help.
Hi, I just took a shower, so my hair is kind of wet, not the greatest. I decided to have like a sit down talking about this. So this is obviously a laptop, and that may not be very exciting, but let me say why I want to talk about the laptop. I have had a MacBook Air 13-inch, just normal laptop, for about 3 years now, and I was having major issues with it. That's why at first I was going to get a flash drive because it kept saying that it was full of storage and getting on my nerves. I did all that, got a flash drive, moved everything, and it was still full. So I decided I should just get a new laptop. I don't know how I feel about this sweatshirt. I don't think I really like it. I don't know. I'm not a camo person. I have it for some reason, and I thought it would be like a pop of color, but then also my hair is just not great because it's wet and frizzy. I might change. Yeah, one second. Hello. Is this better? Is this worse? I really don't know. Also, I have food, and it's a breakfast bowl, but it is 12 o'clock, so it's kind of like my lunch slash breakfast. Brunch. It's brunch. Like, that's already a word, actually. Jeez. So my laptop, it's the Pro. I don't know what else to say about it. I love it. I just really like it. There you go. End of video. Bye. Well, it's hot. Oh, it just came out of the microwave. Of course it's hot. You like my new background? I bought this tapestry my freshman year. Planning on using it. Found out, I realized it was too big. I didn't have a big enough wall that was like open to hang it on. It's confusing. There was a lot of like just like random power strips. There was a giant shelf in just the middle of the wall. I had to do a more small one, which is good because I actually bought two because I was planning on maybe switching them out if I didn't want just one for the whole year. And it may not look that big, but it is like, it's huge. It takes up about half of this wall. In a dorm room, you only get half a room. At least I did because I had a double, and there wasn't room for this big of a tapestry. So, and it's actually been sitting under my bed since I bought it during the summer between high school and my first year of college, and I now am using it. It needs the love that it hasn't been getting, you know. I don't really have a plan for this video. I just wanted to talk about my new laptop and eat. Like a kill two birds with one stone kind of thing. Here's the laptop. This is the background I have. I usually have like a more personal, it's a photo of something. The last background I have, it's kind of weird, but, and this one, I just really like this photo. It's so simple, and it's just, I like the art style. Like, I love this photo. I'm probably gonna change it very soon, but when you get a brand new laptop, it's just the default like boring photo, and I just wanted something different than that. So, and I didn't have any photos of my laptop yet. I just changed it to a different default photo. So I think it's usually just like those mountains, and when I was scrolling through, I saw this one. I was like, wow, that's really cool. I've never seen a default photo like this. Like, this is just one that's on the laptop. I didn't get this myself. It was already on the laptop as one of the default ones, and I just clicked on it. So wowee. Also, you probably saw my folders. I don't really have anything to hide. I have a YouTube one, funny screenshots, anything I take that I think is a funny screenshot. Usually when I'm watching like Netflix or YouTube, if I pause it at a funny time. I wonder if I could show some of them actually, because some of them I love. Let's find a good one. A lot of them is Teen Wolf, I'll be honest, because I really like Teen Wolf. Oh, this is Rat, yeah, you know, from was it Good Mythical Morning or whatever different channels they have now. Oh, I love this. I don't even remember where I got this from. Some sim playthrough. A lot of them are old, so I don't even remember where half of them are from. But they're great. They're great photos. Let's get a good one. I don't really have that many. Here's a good one. This is Drew Gooden. It's a YouTuber, obviously. Well, maybe not obviously. Some people may not know who he is. Sorry, some of them I don't want to show because they're very weird. I don't even want to say anything for that. If you don't know who that is, I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. That's that. And then I just have videos. Any video I upload on my laptop, I put it in the videos folder. A lot of times I just have school stuff, so it's just boring. I made, what is this? I made an art craft thing. I don't even remember. This was from my freshman year when I took an education class. We had to make something. I don't even remember. It might be a sun, but it's not yellow. Maybe it's like a flower. Did I ever make this? I'm confused now. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I just took this photo. No, I'm pretty sure I took this photo. Pretty sure I did this craft. I really don't know. And then my last folder, I don't want to talk about. If you read it, then you know. If not, it's nothing important. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, that went down my throat really weird. You know when you swallow and it sometimes goes down slowly? No thank you. Also, I put these on my desk and I realize you can't even see them. This is what they are. They're both whales. This one's lighter, this one's darker, this one has a plant in it, this one has a hole in the bottom of it. The more you know. Now let's get into the laptop. That's the whole point of this video, right? I'm talking about it versus my old laptop versus this one. Now, I don't have my old one anymore because I sold it, but the old one was a bit heavier. I noticed the first thing was this was a lot lighter, which I was surprised about because it's supposed to be the same size. But this one's definitely a lot lighter to pick up. Sometimes when I pick it up, I'm like, whoa, because I'm not used to how light it is. The top of it is a lot thinner than my old one. The bottom of this is thicker, but it's not as long. They're supposed to be the same size. They were both 13 inches, but this one just feels a little bit not as wide, but it's definitely thicker. Like it makes up for it on the oomph on the bottom of it. Is that the right wording? So in the end, it's probably the same, but it's just where it is a different place. I don't know if that made any sense. The keyboard is obviously very different. I mean, it's still a keyboard. What I mean by that is there's a touch bar on the top now. There's a touch bar. And then Touch ID down there. That's Touch ID. And I think it's the coolest thing ever. So this is the brightness and then the volume. Siri. Hello.
Good afternoon.
It's British. Yeah, I like British accents. Sorry. And then I guess a fast forward, pause, play. Most laptops, they have a top thing anyways, and it has the brightness, volume, all this stuff, and it's just a touch bar instead. So, I mean, it's not too big of a difference because you could touch the top of it anyways. I'm still trying to get used to the volume not being like a button. The thing that I found cool is if you go to like a website, depending on what you are on the laptop, changes what the touch bar is. So if I'm watching YouTube, let's say, I am playing a video. It's just a random video I clicked on. A link will show up down here, and then you can expand it and then change the stuff the same. But you can find the link here, which I find is kind of cool. And then also if you're just on like Google, like if you just open up Chrome or Safari, all this pops up that you can't see. All this pops up. So you can add a new tab. You can bookmark something. You can switch back and forth from pages. And then I wanted to go back. Just click that, and then I go back. So it's just a touch bar. If you have a Pro, then you already know. The Touch ID thing blew my mind. Phones have Touch ID, that's too high. Obviously phones have Touch ID. My phone has Touch ID. Now they actually have Face ID, and my phone doesn't. I actually don't like that. I don't know. No, cold. But this laptop is a lot faster, has a lot more storage, which I was so freaking happy about because I was ready to throw my laptop away. That's how annoyed I was with it. That's how annoyed I was with it. Because like every 5 seconds, it kept popping up, storage full, storage full. It started it like a couple weeks ago, so I was like, I'll get a flash drive, move stuff over. I eventually did, move stuff over, deleted a bunch of stuff, and it kept popping up, storage full. And I'm just like, oh my god, I literally deleted everything off of my laptop except for the stuff I couldn't delete, and I moved it all on the flash drive I had. All my photos, all my videos, any funny screenshots I had, all of it went on a flash drive except for the stuff I couldn't delete. You can't delete certain apps that take up room. You have to have that on your computer. And it still said it was full, so I'm like, I just need a new laptop, and I wanted to get a Pro because the Pro, you could do a lot more different stuff than you can with the Air. Plus, I've always had the Air. I've never had a Pro, and I just kind of wanted to see what it's like. So far, I'm liking it. I haven't like really explored too much about it. I only got it like 2 days ago. My mouth just makes weird noises. I have no idea. That was a truck. So I went for the Pro, sold my other laptop, and now I have the MacBook Pro. It's so much quicker. I noticed that right away. If I ever needed to download or move anything over, it took like 10 seconds. Before, moving anything over took like maybe 10 minutes. So this one, the memory is 8 gigabytes. guy said that was good, and I said okay, and so far it seems good, so I have no real complaints about it. I'm getting used to the touch bar, but I love it. It's an advantage of it. It's not something that I hate, it's just I'm not used to it. And the Touch ID, I'm getting used to doing this instead of putting in a passcode. But it's nothing that I would say I hate. It's a new feature they added, a touch bar instead. Don't know enough about it yet. I mean, I know the few stuff that I already said that I've learned, like 2 days that I've had it, but I like the touch bar. I feel like if anyone switched from an old laptop, no matter what, to this one with a touch bar, they're not gonna be used to it first, so you gotta get used to it. Just like if you switched from a phone without a Touch ID to a phone with Touch ID, it might have taken you a little bit to get used to it. Now I'm just like it. But I like it. Like I said, it's definitely very thick. It's thicker and lighter. And in a way, it's really weird because it's thicker, but it's definitely lighter than my other one. So it doesn't really make a lot of sense. I really don't know. I recommend the Pro better than the one I had, which was a MacBook Air 2018 version of it, I think. So don't get that one unless you need something really cheap and you just want a laptop and you don't care. Still a good laptop. I can't say it's a bad laptop. Personally, for me, I think something was wrong with my laptop because I deleted everything off from it and it said the storage was full. And when I had to erase stuff, the guy at the store had trouble figuring out how to delete my iCloud and my like Apple ID stuff, and it just wasn't working. It wouldn't let me log in, it wouldn't let me log out, which doesn't make any sense, I know. It wouldn't let me do anything. Then I had to go home, call someone to help. The guy that was helping me over the phone was also getting frustrated because it wasn't working either. But we eventually figured it out because in the end, I just erased my whole laptop, which was kind of what we wanted to do anyways because I was gonna sell it afterwards. I didn't need 2 laptops. I don't need 2 laptops, sorry. What am I gonna do with 2 laptops? I only ate that much. I did not eat a lot. I talked more than I ate. Now it's kind of cold, so I'm probably gonna warm it back up later. But I think that's all I really have to say. Wanted like an update. I got a new laptop. I like it. I give it 2 thumbs up. For now, so I find things to complain about. Like my last laptop when I got it, I loved it. Now, I don't love it. Now, I probably hate it so much. But it may just be the one I got was broken. But when it all comes down to it, a laptop is a laptop. And I am very glad to be able to have a laptop, just in general. But I have a better one now. That's pretty much it. That's just the video. I'm not like bragging or anything. Gosh, I should have said that right off from the back. Videos like this, I always feel like people are gonna like be like, oh, they're bragging or whatever. I just wanted to update that I got a better laptop. I could have gone with the more expensive type that the guy was trying to sell me, which was close to $2,000, and I was like, no. Plus I got a little bit of a discount, and I was able to use the money from my other laptop that I sold to help me with this laptop. I was just more excited to have a better laptop, and I could do so much more better stuff on this one that I couldn't do in my other one. I just wanted to share my excitement. That's all. Hope you enjoy, and have a good day. Bye.
That's how annoyed I was for them.